My dear thought, I am making yet another video for you. So this is about the conscious and the unconscious mind, Freud psychology. So Levitt had, recommended a channel, and I was watching. I was watching his channel. So it is Thread Gnosis. It's a nice one. Even I shared his video in my community. I don't know if it still exists. Thread Gnosis. I will watch some of his videos. I haven't watched yet. I watched a few videos. So he talks about Andromeda. He talks about the beast Cetus, right? So then it suddenly clicked for me that the beast is the mob, beast is the unconscious. Because in Freud psychology we have id, ego, superego. The psyche is structured into three components: the id, primitive instinctual urges; the ego, rational, reality oriented; and the superego, the moral and internalized standards. So the id is the beast. Okay? Id lies within time. Id is the projection of the unconscious. See, if we have to take an individual person, individual male or female, then my id is my instinctual urges, my animal nature, my reactionary nature, and all that. But you have to take the collective unconscious, it becomes like an iceberg. So when you see the iceberg model, okay, of id, ego, superego of Freud, so id is the maximum part under the ocean. And what is Pisces? Pisces is the zodiac sign of two fish swimming in opposite direction, and it is associated with the ocean and its mystery, watery nature. So I'm kind of connected the dots. So what I understood is the whale which ate Osiris' private part, Jonah. So Jonah was saved from drowning when he was swallowed by a great fish. He lived for 3 days inside the creature, after which the fish vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. So you have dry land in Aries, but the Pisces is the one which swallows the great, it's the great fish. In the biblical story of Jonah, God commands the prophet to preach repentance to the city of Nineveh, but Jonah disobeys and flees, ultimately being swallowed by a great fish or a whale. Now, this whale is nothing but the Pisces. This whale is nothing but the Pisces. Or rather, I will put it outside of this whale Pisces, mark of the mob, whale Pisces. So the creative aspect of a man, the linga, it's called the private part. That's the Osiris. Osiris was cut into 14 parts, right? The Osiris was murdered by his brother and literally dismembered, chopped into 14 pieces and scattered across the country. Sorry, I'm back. I think I got disconnected. I hope I am still online because the power went here. Vijay, can you still hear me? You can confirm. Shiva, Shiva, just see milk. Milk, milk. Okay, if you are able to hear me, great. I got disconnected, I think, because of power cut. Okay, so what I was saying was, so Andromeda, a princess, was chained to a rock and sacrificed to the sea monster Cetus. Sorry for the slip ups. Today my tongue is not rolling properly. Okay. So whenever we say a monster, a demon, or a beast, it's nothing but the Eid. Okay? It's nothing but the Eid. Eid, ego, super ego. So you have to understand it this way. Freud's structural model, referring to his rider parable, the human head symbolizes the ego. The animal is the Eid. Okay, so this again you have taken a figurine of like a centaur. Okay, so the body, the libido, and all this behavior is the Eid behavior. Okay, so the reality and experience is the external perception, which is only the some part of the consciousness. And then this is all your eros, synthesis, basic needs, desire, body care, nutrition, warmth, reproduction. So this horse body, if you take, this entire body is nothing but the Eid. It is the beast nature. And then if you take the upper part, that is a consciousness, and super ego, which is the morality part. And this is the sign of Sagittarius also. Right? So basically this is the structural model, and that is what we are battling. What we are battling is actually the Eid. But can it ever be defeated? No. So we have to understand it. We have to understand and tame the animal. We have to tame the animal nature. We cannot defeat the animal. We cannot overpower the animal. We have to only tame the animal. Overpower meaning killing and all, it won't. It will always come back. And see, in Luke 22:10 it is said, behold, when you entered into the city, there shall a man meet you bearing a pitcher of water. So those days Jesus spoke in parables. But the pitcher of water is nothing but, it is the sign of Aquarius. So when you are entering the age of Aquarius, you will be able to overcome that Eid. You will be able to understand the Eid. You will be understand the mark of the beast. So mark of the beast is not a corona or a vaccine or anything like that. Mark of the beast is the mob mentality, the group think. Because Pisces is about group think. The age of Pisces was about group think, whereas age of Aquarius is more about innovation, creativity, individuality, and all. Of course, it is not the individuality of Leo. Leo is about I am king and you are servant, that type of mentality. Whereas Aquarius is about individual expression. And today, right now, as I speak, the eclipse is happening, I think, in the US. If I put the landscape, it is not visible in India. But I remove the landscape, as I see Rahu is on Sun. The eclipse is happening. It's very interesting. Eclipse visible in 2025. North America, Europe, Africa, and Northern Asia. Okay. got it. Interesting. So yeah, so I'm talking about ego, super ego. I'm talking about mark of the beast. And I'm talking about parables. So there won't be any more parables actually in the age of Aquarius, because the age of Pisces was about the ocean. It was about the sea. So there will be no more sea. You see, there will be plain speak. There will be no more sea. Bible verse. So which means that age of Pisces will be over. The Bible verse stating there will be no more sea is found in Revelation 21:1, which describes a new heaven and a new earth. So Levitt already talked about it. I'm just repeating for the sake of, so new heaven, because Aquarius is a air sign, that is the new heaven, and new earth will be Taurus. That is why there will be no more sea. No more sea means no more underwater beasts, lurking whales, lurking cetas, lurking 666. Hopefully, when all the people they understand, understand, and overstand, and come up and overcome the Eid nature. So that is why I am calling it 999. 666 is the mark of the beast, but 999 is mark of an enlightened man. So this Cetus, as he was saying, it is the beast. That is one symbol of the beast. Then you have dragon. There are so many beasts, right? The different types of beasts. The one which is immediately near Pisces is the beast called Cetus. Yes, Mr. Yogesh. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Vijay, you are right. Correct. Yes. So you are able to decode like me. Thank you. So more you are with me, more you watch my videos, more you understand, understand, overstand. So what or who is Andromeda? Andromeda is a chained soul, you can say, or chained mind, divine feminine. So you don't have to become a hero like Perseus. You just have to understand, right? And you see, Perseus is riding a Pegasus. And if you see Stellarium again, there is a Pegasus sign very near to this. See? Right now the eclipse is happening in Pisces, and right next to it, what is it? It's Pegasus. Isn't it interesting? And above that is Andromeda. Above that is Andromeda, the chained woman. The woman which is chained. Woman means here divine feminine, the softer aspect of you. So if you take it as a model of self, of an embodied soul, then this Cetus is the beast which is chaining you, which is going to attack the divine feminine part, and it will manifest itself as a water attack and all that in the outer world, or different types of attacks, of course. And the eclipse which is happening in Pisces, the effects will stay for 6 months. So the collective unconscious, Pisces is the natural 12th sign, and natural 12th sign is the God consciousness. 12th house, God consciousness in Vedic astrology. In astrology, the 12th house is often referred to as the house of spirituality, subconscious mind, hidden matter, self undoing. Subconscious mind. So Pisces is the subconscious mind, unconscious mind. Hidden matter spirituality, gateway to exploring the divine and achieving a higher state of consciousness, potentially leading to spiritual enlightenment. That is what is happening right now. And it's a great opportunity to raise from the 666 mentality to 999 mentality. If there is a raise in the gas prices or petrol prices, don't rush to the petrol pump. If everybody is standing in a queue to collect money from ATM, don't do that. If everybody is doing something, you do the opposite. Just sit and observe. That is a triple nine mentality. Don't follow the beast. Don't follow the beast that lies within the sea or the Leviathan. Because the day of the Lord, Isaiah 27:1, what does it say? How do you pronounce this? Isaiah or Isaiah? In that day, the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent. So, what is Leviathan? It is the call or time. So, if you see Leviathan, it was killed by the Indra or right, eater of worlds, eater of worlds. That is Leviathan. So you have to overcome that Leviathan that lies deep within the sea, as mentioned in Isaiah 27:1. That is a time, that is a call, that is a mega call. And natural 12th house, natural 12th sign of zodiac. Obviously, it is Pisces. So right now Saturn will be in Pisces for 2.5 years. So it's a great opportunity to rise above duality, rise above the mob mentality so that there will be no more sea. Okay, that is where the eclipse is happening. So you can ride the horse of Pegasus or you can fly like the Cygnus. You can rise above the mass consciousness and you become immortal. You can become immortal, right? You can if you put your heart, mind, and soul on it. So I am that man who will meet you bearing a pitcher of water. Follow me into the house where he entered it. I am entering into age of Aquarius. You also enter age of Aquarius. Follow me doesn't mean that follow me. I am saying follow this ideology of becoming self-reliant, observing the self, rising above mass consciousness. Follow me doesn't mean follow Parthasarthi. What I am trying to say is follow your self, your Atma, your soul. Again, people will think I am promoting myself. So the whale, the sea monster, the Kal, the time, the Ouroboros, the Leviathan, right? All represent the same thing, the beast or 666. And 666, the underworld, right? It represents Venus. That is why the mob worships Venus. The mob worships Venus because of that reason. But you have to rise above the Eid. Not destroy it, not kill it, not fight with it, but understand Eid. Because you can never overcome your animal nature, but you can understand it and deal with it, learn to deal with it. And Freud gave this diagram and it looks like a Sagittarius, right? Iceberg model I already explained. Id, ego, superego. And as I speak, the swimming pool has been opened in my apartment. Some children are swimming downstairs. Anything else did I miss? Oh, this white deer was seen in Kashmir, it seems. So it's a very good omen, a good sign. A rare white deer in Kashmir. It's interesting, isn't it? Thank you.